Hello YouTube subscribers. Let me try a different angle here. This one's much better. I got a different tripod. This is going to be one that I take with me when I do go shooting, and maybe hopefully get some future shooting videos up. The other one that I normally use to do my videos is a smaller one, and I have to set it up on something. Since much bigger, much better. What I have here for you is a new to me shotgun. I had a Remington 870 in a 20 gauge, and I sold it and picked this right here up. This is a Mossberg 500 in a 20 gauge. Most of you, let me get over here. This video might make some people mad and might also bring some good points, but to me they're both very, very good guns. They both have their pros and they both have their cons. This gun right here is what I'm going to use for the time being. I actually have an idea what gun I want next. I'm leaning towards a semi-automatic, but I want to show you some things comparing this to an 870. This right here is got the 870 beat hands down on a lot of different things. 870 has been around a lot longer than the Mossberg 500. Let's do our safety check. Clear. I picked this gun up at a gun show with both barrels. It's a combo. I got it at a very good price. So I got my filled barrel with the choke, which we're not talking about, and I put the slug barrel on right now because I'll be using this for gun season. Let's talk about the extractor on the inside of the Mossberg 500. You see the little screw right there? If your extractor breaks for some reason, you can get a hold of Mossberg. They'll send you a new one or buy one from them. All you have to do is unscrew this, put the new one in, screw it back in. If you have a Remington 870, look on the Remington 870. There's no screw. There's actually on the other side, around in this area, there's actually a rivet. It's actually riveted in and smooth out and refinished. You actually have to send it, unless you're a gunsmith and do your own gunsmithing work, you'll actually have to send it into Remington to have them do it. Okay, that's one thing I liked. But how often are you going to break an extractor, right? Not hardly. Let's go placement of the safety. It's right back here where your thumb can get it. On Remingtons, they're back here behind the trigger. So let's say you're ready to go, but it's on safety. You have to remove your finger, hit the safety, then you back up. Where you could just push it up, finger on the trigger, ready to go, take it off safety, bam, you're ready to go. They also already have mounts up top for scope. Remingtons, you have to buy a rail. So that's 3 for Mossberg so far. Also, to release the lever back, the forearm back, on a Mossberg, it's the front of the trigger. So you actually have to grab up here to cock it back. Mossberg's is right back here. So let's say if you want to do a changeover, finger on the trigger, ready to go. Take it off triggers, push it up forward. Finger is still in the trigger well, ready to go. So you don't have to do any placements. That's great if you're doing changeover, if you're doing like a tactical shooting with a pump, and you're doing a changeover from buckshot or birdshot, switching over to slug or a different round. It's great for doing that. They have mounts here that you can buy, tactical mounts for like side saddles. You can buy those. You got different ranges of butt stocks, forearm grips. Same thing as Remingtons, and your extended mag tubes you can get as well for these as you can for a Remington. So that went wide. What I don't like about it is I don't like how the bolt, you pretty much see all the different lines and stuff. Remingtons, it's just the bolt. You see just the bolt. Got a gold trigger on the mossberg. It's not real gold, but you know, that really doesn't matter. Here's the one thing I like. Remington's got the feed ramp right here. Mossbergs don't. You can actually drop shell in there and push in. And if you notice, sometimes Remingtons, with an older Remington 870, the springs tend to get stiff. That's because they're kind of junk springs. You really have to get an aftermarket spring. Mossbergs, they don't stay stiff. They're easy to push in there. And for this, I want to actually load some in this. Something you can't do with an 870. You can just drop it in like that. Push it in. Drop it in. Push it in. Now, with the mossberg, you can't do a ghost load as long as it doesn't have a lip there. But Remingtons, you can. If you were into doing ghost loading, that's another video. You'll have to check out ghost loading, how to ghost load 870 if you want to learn how to do that. I don't think you can ghost load a Mossberg 500. But overall, they're both really great guns, and I'm only going to have this gun for this season, for deer season. I'm actually going to get me a Remington. I'm going to get a Remington 1100. I want a semi-automatic, and I wanted to get a Versamax, but they're just way too expensive for what you're getting. 1100s been around for years, and they still got a good name for themselves. And I know that they have some issues that, you know, they have some issues too, but, you know, I think 1100 may be the way I go. Mossberg's got some semi-automatics too. I may look at those, but this is why I got this gun over the 870. Like I said, both still great guns, and I would own another 870. I'm not putting an 870 down. I'm just saying Mossberg has some better features. And it's made in the USA. So is Remington. Both great guns. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more footage.